There we go. I knew I'd have to check whether the mic was muted or not. So, how is it going, everybody? Well, my light feels like it's super bright today. There you go, that's better. Oh, it's coffee at the moment because it is 1 o'clock in the morning, boys. So the reason why it's so late and the reason why I'm streaming so late is because I actually did a bunch of attempts earlier on today, and I literally got to the point where I just couldn't find any more Janemba friends. So obviously for me over here, now is the time that the game resets for the day. So obviously all of those Janembas will be available again. So in fact, I should post in one of the groups that I'm in to get people to set them for me. So I'm going to do that real quick. When this decides to load. Right, so hopefully we'll be able to find a decent amount of Janembas. So let's go ahead and close this, and yeah, I can pause that. And then I might as well close this as well. Let's make sure everything is closed here so my PC doesn't have a meltdown. So let us actually jump in and get started. So shout out to everybody who is here. We got Llamas, Toriko, Xdan, Server, Pedro, Brandon, Emmanuel, Richard, Dokkan Fighter, Kenny McGee, Richard, I think I said that already, Martin. How is it going, everybody? So yeah, the reset has now happened, so we're going to be able to get our some more Janemba friends. So the thing is that I was so mad. I got super close earlier. I got to the final fight with I think it was the turn after like a Majin Vegeta AoE, and it was the 3-person fight. It was the Goku, Vegeta, and Piccolo one, and 2 of them were left alive, and both of them literally had the tiniest bit of health. But Goku was attacking in the first slot, and I literally had like 1000 HP. So there was like literally nothing I could do. Let's get Stream Tech and Incredibly Aligned. So why is there none? It has reset, right? Or do you have to go into an event to make it reset? Because I quit out of the game, but... Yo, Shadow Master JD, how's it going? Yeah, you might have to jump into the actual event and then come out for it to actually reset. Although it says that Ultimate Clash has reset, so it should be recognizing that it's reset. Because a bunch of my... saying your Discord server really does not like your opinion on World Tournament over Chain Battle. Wow. They're allowed to be wrong. If they're in my Discord, that's fine. I mean, the thing is, at the end of the day, it's everyone can have their own opinion. I'm not, like, saying that you can't. The reason why I made that video and why it's, like, 18 minutes long, I think I went into pretty significant detail about why I think it's better. And at the end of the day, if you don't agree, then that's up to you. I don't mind. I personally just hate Chain Battle. Every single time it comes around, I'm super happy when I can finally get like a good score, because then I don't actually ever have to play it anymore. Well, I say ever. I do the thing because obviously there's the 5 missions a day. But like, if I've got a decent high score like I do now, where I think my high score at the moment is like 116 million, I literally just log in, pick 2 people that I know are from my friends list, like 2 people I actually know, and then sometimes I press like the button to start the fight and I just put my phone down. Like, I don't even pick the 3 people and I let it time out, and then I score like 30 million or something, because I just really don't care and I just want to do the 5 daily attempts to get the mission completed. But Alright, so this is the team that I've been trying it with. The one that I did earlier where I almost completed it, I did with Martian Vegeta, but I did do a summon. I did a random like multi off camera today and got another copy of Broly. So I really want to use him because now that I've got him at 79%, I obviously unlocked the ability to give him a gold skill orb. I had a random level 3 crit, level 4 crit even. So he's got a pretty decent thing. I don't know whether he's better to use than Martian Vegeta though, because they both basically take the same amount of damage when they get hit. But Martian Vegeta does link better with some of the other units on the team. So, but we'll see. We'll have a couple of attempts with this team build and see how it goes. But yeah, Dokkan Fighter, you are correct for the the World Tournament versus Chain Battle thing. I mean, both modes are bad. I'm certainly not trying to say with that video or anything that I think the World Tournament is good and Chain Battle is bad. They're both bad. I just think that the World Tournament is worse overall. So, right, so we want Frieza in the first slot because he can actually tank. Who's attacking at the end? So let's focus everything on TN. I want to, if possible, be able to get Janemba's passive, but it doesn't look very likely. Janemba is by far the worst part about doing this, so that we got lucky there. Because his leader skill, it does make it so that he probably is the best option to run, and you can really see the difference sometimes when you're getting his passive to activate. So like here, for example, Frieza taking a couple of 100 damage or double digits from normal attacks. If we don't have Janemba on rotation and get his support passive, Frieza takes like a few thousand per hit. So there's a noticeable difference. The problem is when you can't get his passive, especially the damage reduction, and then he has to take hits, because then, oh boy, does he take a lot of damage. So it's really not what you want. Okay, so Krillin's attacking twice there, so let's go for stun on Krillin, and then Broly should be able to take out TN because he gets double super attacks. I guess it depends how lucky we get with like the crits and stuff, but and then we could go for the stun on Yamcha as well. So yo, FTP King, how's it going? What's up, Master Ningen? Let's pop in the stream. Also, a few days ago, I singled my first AGL Zamasu and Tech Janemba back to back. Hey, nice, nice. In my runs, I used the Tech Angel Freezer for the orb changing. He takes, yeah, he gets absolutely destroyed. Like, he could be useful for the stuns, but if he doesn't stun, then yeah, he's definitely going to get you into a little bit of trouble. In fact, Broly might not take out TN. Crit? Okay, good, we got the crit. We needed the crit there, or else it would have been in serious trouble. Because, yeah, Broly gets all of his defense from supering, but even after supering, he takes, like, ridiculous amounts of damage. Although, hang on, so we didn't take him out. Did the game just not show him attacking me? Because I feel like we've lost way more health than we had lost at the start of the last turn. So I'm not really sure. I'm not really sure about that. Alright, so we'll... I guess we'll do this. Is TN attacking me in the first slot? He's not. Okay, good. Because I don't really want to have to waste an attack on TN. But, oh, he's only attacking in the last slot. Actually, that's fine. Because then that means Demon King Piccolo can take him out even without getting his 18 key super. So that's actually good. So we'll deal a bunch of damage to Krillin. We were able to get the damage reduction for Janemba. But my no item run for FTC. Oh, Final Trump card. Yeah, Final Trump card, that was one, I think that was one of the ones I did near the end, when the new stages came out, one of the later ones that I did. But you can see there, that's the problem with Janemba at 55% absolutely sucks. Like, even when you get the 2 rainbow orbs so that he has damage reduction, you saw there, he took 135k from a super attack. So, unfortunately, Janemba is very, very bad. And like the few people that I've seen recently that have done the Extreme Techno items run, they all have dupes in their Janemba. And I don't. And he is so bad at 55%. Like, it is not even funny how awful he is. So yeah, we'll try out a 79% friend. I might try, because this, like I say, this is the run that I was doing earlier where I was actually getting... I had a couple of attempts that got fairly close. So I'm going to switch back to Majin Vegeta over Broly, see how that goes. Because he does share Shattering the Limit with a few other units on the team, which not only is extra key, but it is actually a link that gives a little bit of extra attack and defense as well. So yeah, we'll see how that goes. Obviously some runs, like you can load in and just kind of see that you're dead already, but because of the starting rotation. But this one seems okay. Depends how much key we can get for Demon King Piccolo, though, is the problem. Well, not key, it's orbs is the problem. Because Demon King Piccolo, before transforming, he needs to have a certain number of orbs for him to actually be able to reduce damage. So there's not another rainbow orb for Janemba. So I need to do this, I think. So we'll do this, and then we can get 4 orbs for Janemba that at least gives him his support buff. And then yeah, it drops down the green orbs for Demon King Piccolo, because he needs 5 orbs, otherwise he doesn't have damage reduction. And yeah, even like normal attacks after supering where he raises his defense, if you didn't get the 5 orbs to give him damage reduction, he takes like 90 odd K per hit, which is obviously really, really bad. If there were stone missions for no item runs, how much do you think they would give? I don't think they would, because people would... wow, of course. And then, yeah, that's the other problem. If you don't get the 2 rainbow orbs for Janemba to get his damage reduction, 200k from a super, and that's the 79% friend as well. That's why I'm like, I hate this Janemba so much. Like, I probably wouldn't have even bothered summoning for him or using him that much if it wasn't for this Extreme Tech run. But, like, he is so bad. The number of runs on this stage that I've lost because you get to, like, the 2nd or 3rd fight, and then you get, like, a Janemba on rotation, and you have to put him in a slot where, like, every single slot has 3 attacks, and you can't get 4 type orbs and 2 rainbow orbs, regardless of where you put him. And that just, and you just automatically lose because he just cannot take damage. It is actually like infuriating to me how bad he is. Because yeah, that's like I watched the run from our boy Blaze who did his yesterday, and damn, like to do this run you need insane luck, and yeah, he got insane luck for that run. Like there's been a couple of stages like that where you essentially need your, like, every single unit that could potentially stun, they have to stun, like, every time. Random, like, level 3 dodges, all that kind of stuff. Like, you just need to have the absolute luck of the gods. And if you can get it just that one time, then that's all you need. But if you can't get it, then it's you're stuck repeating this over and over and over again. And it is quite annoying. So we're going to get the automatic stun on Bardock, and then we went for the stun on Farsha with with Slug. So I think we should go for her as well, just do a little bit of extra damage. I beat Super Tech in 1 try. I got lucky on the last 2 fights because they had Turles and Bojack and Tank of God Goku. Hey, nice. Yeah, the Super Tech one, once Gohan came out, that became a lot easier. Not using Super Saiyan 3 Broly is your problem. Well, funnily enough, I did actually try using him on a couple of attempts where no other friends like were available, so he was the only one showing on the list. So I used him just because I thought, you know, we'll see how badly it is. And yeah, even picking up like 2 or 3 orbs, he still takes like 60 or 70k damage, which is way too much. But will Global get Goku, Gohan, and Gotende? I would assume so. I mean, we did last year, so I can only assume that we would this year as well. I don't see why not. Right, so we'll put you in the first slot here. Not quite going to be able to super, but then we get the orbs with Janemba, so we get the support, and then of course, again, there we go. Can't get the orbs for this Janemba. So, fortunately, he's not getting attacked, so it's not the end of the world. But having that little bit of an extra buff to everybody would be really, really good. So, because that's the thing, we don't need to pick up the rainbow orbs for him because they don't do anything, right? Unless he's actually being attacked. So he needs he only needs the rainbow orbs for the damage reduction, and he's not being attacked. So it's nice when you can get the 4 type orbs to actually give everybody support, because you can really see a big difference, especially with, like I said earlier, with the Golden Freezer. Golden Freezer takes so much less damage if you manage to get the type orbs with Janemba, but obviously Janemba's not always gonna play ball. So I'm tempted to go for the Martian Vegeta super here, just to see if we can get a bunch of stuns. So let's go for you, and then we will stun. We'll stun you with Raditz, and then go for the stun on you with Lord Slug. So pay respects to the fallen rainbow orbs. Janemba's rainbow orbs. Well, the thing is, those rainbow orbs at the side, there wasn't enough type orbs, and I'd rather get the type orbs to give everybody else on the rotation the buff. But yeah, it's this is by far the worst one. Like, I mean, I thought I say that, but like back in the day when I did the movie bosses run, when Cooler wasn't out on global, so I did the movie bosses run by using double Turles leads. That was actually ridiculous. Like, that took me hours upon hours. It was absolutely horrendous. But this kind of reminds me of that, because you'll have runs sometimes. Yeah, see, again, can't get any of the support or anything. So you'll have runs where you just literally can't, like, you can't even get to the end. Like, there are certain stages when you do the no items run. If you can consistently get to the last stage and die after like a few attempts, it becomes very clear that it is doable, and you just have to keep chipping away at it, and eventually you'll get that run where it goes well. But like this one, I think I've literally gotten to the point where I thought I was potentially about to win maybe like 3 times, and I've probably tried it like 300 times. So yeah, see, like turns like this are not the best. So we'll go for the stun on Goku. So I need to try and make sure that I've got orbs for Janemba and for Majin Vegeta. So this is the worst part, is trying to save orbs, because I want to get these orbs at the side for Janemba. So if I get these for Raditz, and then is it going to give me... Yeah, see, I've already screwed over the orbs for Janemba. Great. So now I've got no choice really but to pick up these, because I do really want Majin Vegeta to super attack. And then... Yep, there you go. Oh, wait. Yeah, see, I want it to go up this way, but it wants to go this way because that's where the TEQ orbs are. But I want the 2 rainbow orbs. And this is something that I said in the solo video that I made previously for Janemba. I don't understand why they would make a unit that prioritizes wanting to get rainbow orbs, and then when you go to pick up key, the unit doesn't prioritize picking up rainbow orbs. Like, that doesn't make any sense to me. If you're going to design the unit so that the whole part of their kit is that they need to pick up 2 rainbow orbs, you should make it so that when you're picking the orbs up off the field, they actually prioritize picking up rainbow orbs. Like, that would actually make sense, but they don't do that, because, I don't know, Dokkan, I guess. So we got, this guy's got 5 additional, he's got a dupe, so we'll try that. Just finished the first time I was Super Broly, I was super impressed it was easy with. I mean, yeah, if you're using items, like Super Saiyan 3 Broly isn't actually that bad. Slug is a unit that we definitely can't replace, because he's one of the only units on the team that can actually heal you. When you drop below 30% HP, he gives you quite a decent amount of healing. And he does have the Metamorphosis link with Janemba. And I can't remember if Demon King Piccolo has it. He might have it after he transforms. Oh, he has Revival. That might be the healing link that he has with Frieza, actually. Yeah, he has Revival, which he shares with Frieza. So, yeah, exactly. If you could pick up your own, like, if you could choose your orb paths, like, that would make it so much easier. But yes, let us jump back in again. See, like, sometimes runs like this I automatically, like, don't like, because the fight against the Bardock squad is by far the hardest one. because you've got 5 enemies, and a lot of this strategy for this team revolves around like getting stuns and then obviously tanking the most hits where you can, like with Frieza, for example. So what we want to do here is, I guess again we're just going to have to sacrifice a super attack with Frieza, which is going to happen a lot. We can get the 2 rainbow orbs, but we can't get the type orbs. Oh, now we can't even get the 2 rainbow orbs. See, look, this is... I just hate Janemba so much. He's so bad. Whoever designed Janemba should be fired from Akatsuki. He is the worst designed unit of, like, 2020. Because he came out in 2020 on JP. I hate him. There's not many units in the game that I would say that I hate. Like, I would say that some units are just bad. But I actually hate this TEQ Janemba. I think he's possibly one of the worst units in the game. Or one of the worst Dokkan Fest units in the game. Because 2 rainbow orbs and 4 type orbs is just too much. And the problem is, you can see there, like, the problem is the difference between him when he picks up the orbs and when he doesn't. He's just complete garbage. And the like Pycon, 1 type orb and 1 rainbow orb and 3 type orbs is fine. But yeah, like 4 type orbs and 2 rainbow orbs is just way too much of an ask to get, especially on a lot of rotations. Especially because, like I said, if you don't get them, he's really, really bad. So it's just very unfortunate. Yeah, so we'll start this one. Extreme Tech gets the shaft in terms of their Dokkan Fest units, and then yeah, exactly. There's Dokkan has a thing against Extreme Tech apparently, or just Tech in general, by the looks of some of the Easy A's and stuff. So let's go for these for you. Actually, wait, let's go for, because we haven't got any stunners on rotation other than the potential stun from Majin Vegeta's AoE. So if we go for taking out Tien, then hopefully by the time Majin Vegeta does his AoE, we can actually take out Tien. So, of course, we start off with getting a super attack before we can raise our defense. Extreme Tech has some really good units, but lacks units to do a lot of anything. Yeah, the problem is they don't have really very many good tanks, because like Raditz is one of the MVPs for this stage, but he still takes like 30k damage from normal attacks, which when he's one of your best defensive units and he's taking that much damage, it's still really, really bad, because he still takes like 150k from normal attacks as well, from super attacks, which is a lot. Like 150k, like that's almost a third of our entire HP. And now here we are in this situation again, where, let's see, who have we got? So we could probably, Krillin is stunned already, so that's good. So we could, actually we'll probably just take out, Yamcha if we do this. So we do this, and then take out Krillin, because now that we're actually getting the orbs of Janemba, he should hit reasonably hard. And then Slug might be able to take out Chaozu. Slug actually hits pretty hard, especially because he's got big bad bosses. But just copy my team. I can't remember what your team was, to be honest. Plus, I don't want to just copy somebody else's team, because then that feels cheap to me to just copy what somebody else did. It's like one of the things I never watch, like when the stages come out on Global and stuff, I never re-watch like Truth videos to see what teams he used. I just make the teams that like I think will be able to do it. And I have gotten to the end and gotten super close with this team. The problem is, you just need to be really lucky with like who gets super attacks and stuff. See, Majin Vegeta, he can be worth it, because units like Broly, for example, the LR Broly, the Vegeta actually takes less damage than him in general. And obviously he AoEs and he can stun. So the difference, of course, is that Broly is an absolute like damage outputting machine. But if you don't like take out the enemy, okay, yeah, they have revival, so we should do that. Let's see. I should really get the 18 key. I should probably get the full 24 key super. Because the Janemba that we brought has, what, 1 dupe? I think Demon King Piccolo probably does tank better on this. The problem is, obviously, we're putting a lot of eggs in the Demon King Piccolo basket by doing this. And if we can't then get the orbs for Janemba, that kind of screws over the last part of the turn. Which is what is literally exactly what's going to happen. So maybe this top one will shift down, but I'm not entirely sure. It did not. Oh wait, yeah, we connected to that one. Okay, so we can't get the 2 rainbow orbs, but we can get the at least get the 4 type orbs. That gives everybody else a little bit of extra defense, which is good. 15 dodges and potential. Only about a week left till Golden Week. Yep. Yeah, Golden Week's gonna be very interesting. A lot of GT stuff coming. So people who like GT are gonna be having a good time. Yo, Harry, how's it going? Welcome to the stream. Yeah, see 50k on Janemba. Oof. And that's GG, because literally no one on this rotation can take less than 8,000 damage. So. Because, yeah, I think I saw one of the team builds that somebody posted. They didn't use Golden Freezer, which I don't know how. I mean, I guess it must work because they did it, but I don't understand. I don't get how that works because Golden Freezer's like the only unit on the team that can actually take hits. So I'm not really sure what your rotations would have to be. Because, again, the problem is, like I said, the couple of people that I've seen that have done this with the double Janemba, they have dupes in their Janemba, whereas I don't. And 55% Janemba is absolute trash. Like, he is so bad. Like, he can't take hits at all. If you have dupes in your Janemba, then he might be good as, like, a main rotation unit defensively. But at 55%, he's just really, really bad. So, once he drops under 50% HP... Yeah, well, I mean, to be fair, even when he drops below 50% HP, he actually still takes less damage than some of the other units that are on the team. Golden Freezer Friend is... I've tried that as well. It's slightly lower leader skill, and then again, the problem is once you drop below 50% HP, here's what you do, throw another multi at Janemba. So funnily enough, now that you say that, I actually did try that earlier. After I did a whole bunch of runs and got really mad, I did a multi on Janemba's banner, and I got a double screen crack, which gave me back-to-back fake-outs that were both AGL Zamasu, who I have had rainbowed for quite some time. So, yeah, that was kind of annoying. Do any of those characters even link? Yeah, funnily enough, they do. Like, these last 3 link pretty well. Slug links pretty well with Janemba. Slug has big bad bosses, which is pretty good. I did think about bringing Toa, because I know Truth used Toa. Like, Truth did the run after Toa got her awakening on JP. But the problem is, I only have 1 dupe in mine, and she cannot take hits. She gets hit for like 100k. And then the same is of the second form Cell. Where is he? The 50% support for Extreme Tech. I only have the one copy of him. So at 55%, even when he lowers the enemy's attack first, if he then gets hit by them, he takes like 70k, 80k, something like that, after lowering their attack. So if he gets hit by somebody who isn't attack lowered, he takes like 100k. Yeah, we did try out Golden Freezer and Sorbet on the last stream. We did try out Tech Buff Boo. None of them are particularly good when it comes to that. You want to keep Lord Slug on rotation with Janemba. Yeah, see, that's the problem, is Janemba's just so bad. Like, having Janemba on 55% Janemba on rotation is just not fun. He just takes so much damage. He's an awful, awful unit, and like I said, I hate him so much. But we can give it a try, I guess. Yeah, we'll try this. We'll see how it goes. The problem is, of course, like, starting rotations and stuff are always going to be an issue. And again, I don't know if when you did the run, you had this. But like, I feel like getting the Bardock team as the first fight is like the worst possible luck, because so many like enemies means so many potential attacks. Because yeah, I assume the best way to go about this is to do this, but because we can stun Bardock. Is there any way? Is there enough type orbs for me to even get like Janemba's thing? Because there's a whole bunch of yellow or orange orbs at the top, but I can't really get to them. So let me try and drop these down, see if that does anything. Okay, cool. So we can get those. So that means we can. See, I don't want to get rid of. I don't want to change the way the orbs are like positioned, because they'll move out. I know what will happen is they'll move out of the way, and then I won't get them. Instant reset when I see the Bardock team. Yeah, exactly. So we're going to stun Bardock. We'll go for the seal on you. We didn't mess up the orbs, so that's good. And then let's go for. We'll just deal some damage to Tora, I guess. So with support from. Definitely with support from Toa, that obviously Raditz is taking a significant amount of less damage, which is good. LR First Form Cell seems like he would be good because of some of his abilities, but he can't take damage either. Like, he gets absolutely destroyed. And the problem is, it's what I was saying like on the podcast when we were talking about B-Pan, is there's no point bringing a unit that can heal you if they then get hit for like way more damage than they actually healed you for. So then when you get to like the grand sum at the end, they're not worth bringing because of the amount of damage that they take. But yeah, this is the problem of like this is the sort of the main problem I see with not using Golden Frieza, is because like neither of these units can really tank in slot 1. Like Demon King Piccolo really needs to super attack first. Janemba at 55% really needs to super attack first because his defense is awful. But yeah, so let's do this. And then, oh great, so we can't get if we can't get 5, oh there we go, we can get those. I was gonna say, if we can't get 5 orbs with Demon King Piccolo, then he just gets absolutely destroyed as well. And then yeah, let's go for these. Now this will be good for Majin Vegeta. Obviously has the potential to do a lot of damage here, so. But yeah, Piccolo, my Piccolo is 79%. I'm really annoyed that they put back the World Tournament, because my goal was to go ham and get first in the local so I could get the last 2 copies to rainbow him. And then obviously they delayed the tournament, so I didn't have a chance to get those last 2 copies. Otherwise we would have Demon King Piccolo rainbowed. On a scale of 1 to 10, how hype are you for Tapion and Minosha? Honestly, it's hard to say, because I do think that they're really cool. But the only problem is they are like a legendary summon, like LR. So, knowing my luck, I won't pull them anyway. Because my luck lately with legendary summon banners has been really, really bad. Like Turles, it took me over 1,000 stones to get him. I think I did like a couple of 100 stones on the Vegeta banner just to see if I could get a dupe for him, and I obviously did not. Yeah, but lately legendary summon banners have just not really been it for me. So, but we'll see how we go here. Yeah, we're just trying out some runs without TEQ Golden Frieza. TEQ Golden Frieza was like a main staple on the team, but the 2 people that I've seen beat it recently didn't use him. The first person to beat it on Global with Janemba was my friend from Twitter, Mr. T. And he did use Golden Frieza. He also used the Angel Frieza, but obviously he had a lot of failed attempts as well. Because Angel Frieza, because he's a rainbow orb changer, he can make it a little bit easier for you to be able to get the orbs with Janemba. More like legendary disappoint banners, yeah. That is true. Alright, well at least we can get these. So let's go all in on Goku here. Get these. We can get the support for... We can get the support buff for Janemba again as well if we do this. We'll do this. Oh, except of course the orbs all shifted down, so now we can't. Nice. Well, we can get the damage reduction, we just can't get the extra buff. So the damage reduction is good, especially because we get to super attack first. But yeah, I mean, this is the problem, because we're using a Janemba friend that has one dupe. Even with his buff and his damage reduction, he's taking 20k from normal attacks, which is just too much. And now we die. Because even with the damage reduction, he takes like 130k. So, yeah, we die. Imagine if we get a global first LR in May and you get the same luck Goresh had for the LR androids. Man, that would be insane. Yeah, that was the craziest thing. Like, I remember watching that video when it first came out, and yeah, I couldn't believe it. Did you finish the Prime Battle? I haven't actually finished the Prime Battle, Boo and Barbody yet, no, because I've just been trying attempts at this, like, all day, basically. So... Oh, and of course, we finally get the fight where Demon King Piccolo can transform on turn 1, and he's in slot 7. You love to see it. So yeah, we should really just stun Boo straight away. So yeah, stun Boo. And then we can attempt to stun you. Again, I'm trying to work out a way I can get all of these orbs for like Janemba, but he's just such a massive pain. Demon King Piccolo is the World Tournament reward card. So alright, well we can't get the support passive, but we can get the oh wow, I didn't pick up. I misclicked on the orbs for Slug. Nice. Nice. Well, at least he's not getting attacked. But that's the other thing. If you can't get the support passive for Janemba, then it doesn't help out anyone else on the rotation. How come you don't link Demon King Piccolo and Lord Slug? I mean, they're okay link-wise. The problem is Demon King Piccolo, especially in the fights where he can't transform, is... the fights where he can't transform, he's not very good, like, defensively. Blue? What? Could have gotten the support just there. Ready? Alright, well, we stunned Boo, and he's going to stay stunned. So I think what we'll do is... Oh. I was going to say we'll leave... So yeah, we can't get any of Janemba's passive to activate here. So this is probably a rip right here. So we'll do this, and then we will seal Boo, and then yeah, we'll just do this. If you don't accomplish this tonight, just summon again on Janemba. Just everyone, just donate me loads of money to summon again on the Janemba banner, and then I will. Easy. GG. Because the thing is, I know, you just know, right? Because we got filler stuff going on at the moment. So you just know that, like, something around the corner, whether it's the Goku Day thing or something like that, like, something hype is going to come out. And I don't want that to happen and then I don't have any stones. I'll be super annoyed about that. But yeah, I'm not going to... I feel like we're not making any more progress than when we had Golden Frieza on the team. I'm trying to think who, because I'm pretty sure when my friend was doing it, he used Angel Frieza instead of Majin Vegeta, I think. I'm not too sure. Because the thing is, I feel like in the fights where he doesn't transform, Demon King Piccolo's not even really that useful. Like, sometimes he is. Sometimes he's really good, and then sometimes not so much, but... Yo, AC, how's it going, my dude? Not been going all that good so far, no. Wow, we've been live for 45 minutes already, crazy. But yeah, I tried this for hours earlier today, and I got close to doing it like twice. So, yo, JCV Goku, how's it going, my dude? Marseille, unfortunately, is not very good in in Super Battle Road. Like, he's much better after his Easy A, but he's not particularly good, unfortunately. Alright, well, I'm going to have to sacrifice the super attack with Frieza. I want Frieza in slot 1, but then obviously I want to be able to get the support passive for Janemba, so we'll do that, and then we'll do this for Majin Vegeta. Yeah, unfortunately you just can't use Super Saiyan 3 Broly on this team. Even if you only pick up like 2 or 3 orbs, he takes like 70 or 80k damage. And because the idea is, normally you would use him on your team because you want him to be there to deal massive damage. But to keep him from getting absolutely destroyed by attacks, you have to deliberately not give him a lot of orbs. Which then means he's not doing the damage, which is the whole reason why you brought him on the team in the first place. So... Alright, so we have to take 1 attack from Boo before we can stun him with Raditz. So hopefully... Knowing Super Battle Road, he'll super attack me in slot 1, but I'm really hoping that he doesn't. And then we'll do this, because then this will drop these down, and we can get the support buff for Janemba. Gives everyone else a little bit of a buff. Hopefully that means we can take out Boo here. Everybody's stuck. Yeah, Janemba. Well, the problem is, if you let Janemba take a bunch of hits and then transform him, I had this happen in a couple of the attempts earlier, you have to get 1 rainbow orb and then he has a 50% chance to dodge. So I did that in an attempt earlier and then he just didn't dodge any of the attacks. So it was not quite how I was expecting that to go, but yeah. Majin Vegeta definitely came in clutch with getting a couple of stuns. Of course, Videl survived and is now in slot 1. So, I think what we want to do here is... I could do this. No, I want to get the support buff for Janemba again. Just bring SR Jacko. Because even without a super, Frieza should kill Videl here. Are you actually kidding me? Yeah, I guess we'll do this. I need Demon King Piccolo to be there to tank, because everyone else just will take too much damage. Because even this Janemba, like, he will take more damage than Demon King Piccolo. So I did want to be able to get the support buff from Janemba's passive, of course. I did want to get the support buff from Janemba's passive, but Demon King Piccolo with all of those orbs will tank better. So, because yeah, I feel like I've played this stage so many times now today. I kind of have a rough idea of like who does what damage. Of course, Hercule survived with the tiniest sliver of health as well. Well, actually, this works out kind of... Actually, it works out kind of good for us that he survived, because now it means Raditz gets the 100% guaranteed stun, whereas obviously if Hercule had died, he wouldn't. And of course, he loses his damage reduction as well. Because that's the other thing you got to be careful of, is when Raditz is... when there's only 1 enemy left, Raditz doesn't have damage reduction anymore, and he takes quite the beating. So... Wait, did I? Oh no. I think I retargeted. I meant to take out Hercule. Yep, I thought I was targeted on Hercule, and apparently I retargeted onto Boo. And so, of course, we get super attacked for 270k. And that was going so well. Man. Well, fortunately, we've got Lord Slug comes into the rotation next turn and gives us the heal, but Yeah, I meant to take out Hercule with Slug. So annoying. It's what I meant to do, and apparently I didn't retarget, which is very annoying because we would be on, like, what were we at? We were at like easily 70 or 80% HP. So this is going to be one of those awkward situations though where we basically have to rely on Lord Slug getting the stun, which he's not always the best at doing, because I think he only has like a 30% chance to stun. I know it's not super high, so, and then yeah, we kind of need that to come through here for us, because we'll be in trouble otherwise. But I think Piccolo has the least health. But let's do this. I forget to change target all the time. It's the most annoying thing, because like we would have taken him out, and then yeah, we wouldn't have had to take 270k. Like that's such a ridiculous amount of damage that we wouldn't have had to take. TEQ Perfect Cell gets absolutely destroyed in this event with no items. Hey, Slug actually got the stun. Let's go. No, there's not been any confirmation of Metal Rildo getting an awakening yet, unfortunately. Not that I've seen. Double super from Demon King Piccolo. Let's go. So if we got the 2-turn stun from Raditz, we'll be looking pretty good here. So of course we didn't, because you know that would be too good for us. Oh, okay, yeah. See, this is another one of these situations that we'll find ourselves in constantly. So Piccolo's not stunned. He's attacking 4 times in slot 1, and we can't put Janemba there because we can't get any of his things. And we can't put Frieza there because we're under 50% HP, so we don't have his damage reduction passive. So this is an L, basically. The only thing I guess I can do is do this. My Golden Frieza does have some dodge, so maybe we could get lucky, but we can do that. We're at least giving him a little bit of extra defense with the support passive, and then we'll see if if we survive, then there's obviously the possibility that Majin Vegeta gets the stuns. I was just going to say, basically, as long as he doesn't super us, we'll be fine. But so yeah, literally, all because of that retargeting Lord Slug by accident, we lost. So, good stuff. This is actually infuriating me. It's the most irritating thing about this, is it's not fun to do. Like, one of the whole reasons why I started doing the no item runs and stuff in the first place is because it was like a super fun challenge, but this is just irritating. This is just redoing the same thing over and over and over again and just hoping that you get lucky. It's so annoying. Like, every time like Lord Slug doesn't stun, like you can almost bet that he'll get immediately super attacked like straight afterwards. It's just it's gotten to the point where I'm just not really having fun doing it anymore, but I've got to do it because let's see. So alright, probably can't. I don't think we can take out Bardock in one turn, so let's try and finish off this guy. And oh, actually, yeah, if I get this purple to drop down here, hopefully we could stun Bardock. And then do this, because then we got both of our Janembas have their full passives active here, as well as the support buff as well. So Janemba actually tanking reasonably well for a change. If it's any consideration, I'm sure the stream enjoys your pain. I'm sure they do. Yeah, if it's a GT, it should be Golden Week is a dual Dokkan Fest. So I think the best like guess that we have at the moment is that it'll probably be Goku and Baby, some form of like transformation or whatever. Of course, we didn't get the stun on Bardock, so then he super attacks, and you super attack because we didn't take you out either. And here we are again in this position where we are basically dead. Man. Do this. Can we take out? We can probably, if we do damage to Bardock here, we could probably finish him off with the Majin Vegeta AoE. But we'll see how that goes. Took me months to beat this ESBR with items, and I got lucky and pulled Raditz. Hey, nice. Yeah, Raditz is definitely MVP. I mean, he's really good even in the no items run, but obviously he does still take quite a bit of damage. But yeah, especially if you're just a normal person who's using items for your runs, Raditz is definitely one of the best units to have. Because as soon as you activate an item and actually have some damage reduction, he just takes no damage, and you get that guaranteed stun. He's just super, super good. Margin Vegeta not stunning anyone, of course. So what do you reckon, chat? Should we take the gamble on Janemba? The problem is there's no rainbow orbs. So actually, if we transform Janemba, he won't dodge because there are literally no rainbow orbs. Because when he transforms, does he create... Wait, does he create rainbow orbs or does he create TEQ orbs? Oh, it's either rainbow or type key spheres. Oh, God. Well, the only other option is we leave Raditz in slot 1. Stun... yeah, we leave Raditz in slot 1. Stun you. Because at least Slug... I want to keep Slug on main rotation. So if I do this... And then Slug should probably be able to take out Farsha. And then I can get the 4 orbs here with Janemba to get the support passive. So yeah, we'll do this. Yo, shout out to Jeffrey Rivera with the $6 donate. Says, hey bro, thanks again for helping me with this stage a few weeks ago. Love the content, by the way. Yeah, take the gamble. Yeah, of course that would happen. So Raditz in slot 1 gets destroyed. Do the funny. Well, so the problem is, of course, if we transform Janemba and we hadn't created any rainbow orbs, then he can't dodge. Whereas at least untransformed Janemba, when we get the 4 type orbs, gives everybody a thing. I know you don't close the app during your runs. Now they're having a good time. Yeah, exactly. I consider that to be cheating, to close the app like part way through so that you get a do-over. I never do that in any of my runs. So, well, I think Frieza might be able to finish him off because we're under 50% HP, which means Frieza has extra attack power. But it's not looking good, in all honesty. So... do this, and then at least we can give the support buff as well, actually, so we are giving Frieza a little bit of extra attack. And I think we're just below 30% HP, so we will get the slug heal again. Yeah, okay, so you took him out. Alright, good. Yeah, I think we're just below 30%. So we get the heal from Lord Slug. That's what you get for not transforming Janemba. I mean, the thing is, if we transform Janemba, I bet he wouldn't have dodged anyway. He won't kill and Frieza will get supered. Too late, as well as being incorrect. Oh god, how do we do this? So, what we need to do here is we need to stun Gohan, and then hope that Lord Slug stuns Videl, basically. So we'll do this. We just really need to hope that we don't get like loads of super attacks in slot 1. It's like the worst case scenario for this setup, because Raditz can tank normal attacks okay, but he doesn't tank super attacks very well. Especially without the Janemba buff means that he takes like 28 instead of 33, which is still pretty bad. But the stage will be just as hard even if the enemy's never super... Oh no, if the enemy's never super attacked, I would have done this by now. It's always a case of like, you get a unit like doesn't stun. Like this, right? Slug, it didn't stun. What's the betting that she super attacks him straight after this? Oh, okay, she didn't. But it happens like all the time. It's so annoying. And because he didn't stun, she probably kills... Oh wait, was that all... Oh no, it was only Gohan attacking in the final slot. Okay. So... Alright, so at least Demon King Piccolo, when he transforms, he creates rainbow orbs. We did get the 2-turn stun on Gohan. So what we need to do is put you in slot 1. We can't get... we can't get a good super attack for him. Okay, so what we need to do then is... let's drop these. It's going to drop all of these TEQ orbs, right? Yep, okay. So now that means we can do this and then get these. Yeah, because Demon King Piccolo can actually tank reasonably well now that he's transformed. So... and yeah, after supering, he just takes no damage. But yeah, we might be able to take out Videl this turn, which would be really good. Oh yeah, I think Frieza actually... yeah, Frieza took her out. Okay, perfect. So... then we get the heal from Slug again. Let's go. Now the problem that we have is that Raditz doesn't have damage reduction because there's only one enemy left. But we can't get... ideally we would put Janemba in slot 1 instead, but we can't get the orbs for Janemba, so we can't do that. So we're basically going to have to rely on Slug being able to get the stun, or Raditz even, to be fair. Like, if Raditz doesn't stun in this first slot, we probably just die. So we will see how this goes. If we get supered, it's just GG immediately. Alright, so we didn't get super attacked. We might make it to the 3rd stage. Well, you never know. And we didn't stun. Oh, we get double super. Come on, Raditz. Don't let me down. Hey, there we go. Alright, so I think Janemba probably takes him out here, which is not actually what we want, really, because we're on super low HP. Oh, okay, good. We actually really didn't want him to take him out, because now we get the opportunity to get a bunch of heals. Because we can grab these for you. Although, actually, I kind of... yeah, see, I don't want to heal, because I want to get the... I want to get the Lord Slug heal, because the Lord Slug heal will be way more than if I just heal with these TEQ orbs. So we will avoid the TEQ orbs and get you to finish you off, and then this gives us the heal with Slug when we get into the start of the next fight. And hopefully, because now we've got multiple opponents again, Raditz can come in with the clutch stun. So let's see how the rotation is set up here. Alright, so 2 attacks from Vegeta in the front, and then only Trunks is attacking at the back. So even though I don't like floating off Lord Slug because he is super useful, I think what we should do here is do this. Go for the stun on Trunks, so we know that Slug is going to be protected at the end. So we do this. This connects all of these so we can get the full passive for Janemba. And then we obviously try and get the... I should probably leave them there because we've got a Janemba next turn as well. So who knows? We'll see if we can stun both of them as well. So let's see. One thing I noticed as well, if you ever see Raditz double super, because on this, now when there's multiple enemies, his first attack guarantees to stun, but you don't know whether it's the 1-turn stun or the proper 2-turn stun. If he double supers and the stun icon comes up on the second one as well, then you know that it's a 2-turn stun. That's something I've learned from the multiple attempts that I did earlier. Oh, we got the stun off on with Slug. We didn't get the 2-turn stun though for Raditz, so that's not good. Because I think... yeah, we're probably in trouble here. Because... let's see, what's the best way to do this? Because, yeah, if Demon King Piccolo super attacks first, that's the best way for him to get the best defense. Especially because we're getting the 18-key super. So we want to try and take out... Vegeta if we can. Yeah, I want to save all of these rainbow orbs if possible, ready for Janemba on the next turn. Oh, nice. Great. Well, we had to get a slot 1 super attack in there somewhere. Why is it taking so long to load? But yeah, that's a rip. But yeah, Slug is so good. He healed us so many times during that run. But this is the problem that you start to run into, is we've now got 3 Janembas left. So... why don't you try changing your team? Well, because the thing is, I've gotten right to the end with this team before. And then what usually happens is I try changing out one unit for somebody else. And then I just don't get, like... I don't get past the second fight, like, multiple times. So, with this team, I've gotten right to the end and almost won, I think, like, 3 times. And then I just keep getting, in the very last fight, I keep getting bad luck with, like, the stuns and stuff. So, yeah, no worries, dude. Take it easy. Blaze, have a good one. When in doubt, do a multi. Well, I don't have the stones for that. I mean, I do have the stones for it, but... like I said, they are they're being saved for whatever is coming out next, because DM Goresh and get his 100% Janemba in here. This could be an interesting first rotation because we have Majin Vegeta. I have had some interesting runs where like Majin Vegeta will double super and just literally kill everyone, which is pretty funny. But it's just rotations like this are just so annoying. We literally load into the fight and it's like we can't get Janemba's passive like any way we try. So this is basically a dead run already, because if he doesn't super and raise his defense, then his defense isn't good enough to tank, even if you did pick up the 2 rainbow orbs. So I mean, we'll do this and then go for the stun on you. Do this. Yeah, start connecting some of these ones at the side here, and then we'll do this. Also saying, love your content and keep up the amazing work. Hey, thanks a lot, man. I appreciate it. When in doubt, do a single. Now, we don't do that around here. I don't like having an odd number of coins, so I never do singles. What's more important, super cool unit that's top tier, or potentially getting the key to no iteming extreme tech? Super cool unit that's top tier. Because the thing is, like, as much as I want to get this run done, I don't, like, it doesn't bother me that much, like, to use all of my stones trying to pull, like, a unit to do it and stuff like that. Okay, we're definitely below 50% HP. I actually couldn't tell for a second. So, oh, both of them are stunned. Actually, that works out quite nicely then, because we can... so who's attacking you? Oh, wow, literally, we can go for the stun on Farshot or Borgos. I guarantee you the one that we don't stun is going to be the one that super attacks me. But we'll do this, and then we'll get no supers probably for the rest of the turn by the looks of it. Alright, there we go. So we can at least we can take out Bardock here. So... if you want to be ESBR King, you have to beat the stage. Well, so far, nobody else is up to as many stages beaten as I am on Global, so my position is still secure for now. Super Saiyan 4 Broly is not very good in Extreme Super Battle Road. Plus, the problem is, he needs to have a Great 8 Power ally on rotation with him in order to get his extra super attacks. And there aren't any Great 8 Power units on Extreme Tech other than him. So... alright, well, let's try. Let's see. Let's see what happens. Let's watch Janemba not dodge a single attack. Transform Janemba or you lose. Transform Janemba and we lose, potentially. Let's see. Wow, well that orb changing did not help me at all. Great. Garbage. Janemba's just trash. I hate Janemba. In every way. So... Actually, he doesn't even link well with himself. What an absolute piece of trash unit he is. Right, so we'll do this because we can. Getting the one orb gives us the 50% chance to dodge. So at least we could maybe do that. And then we need to. If we do this, this drops these down. So then we can get these. So hopefully we can take them out. But oh. Alright, well he dodged one, but then he took 56k, which I guess is not the worst, but definitely not that great. Double super from Slug, okay, this is good, because then we take out Borgos. Even if he doesn't, it means Janemba would, but he did. So Janemba potentially takes out Tora here. Doesn't quite take him out, but... this is awkward. Because I can get the guaranteed stun with Raditz and hope that Tora doesn't super attack me. Because then Frieza can take out Tora for sure. Or actually, if we get Frieza to do some extra damage to Shugesh, and then Majin Vegeta takes him out with the AoE. So as long as Tora doesn't super attack me, then we'll be good. Should I exchange my yellow coins for LR physical Vegeta or wait for... I would wait for Turles just because he is probably the best unit on Global at the moment. Or at least one of the best LRs. Best, like, yellow coin banner LRs. There's a lot of different categories you could put units into, I guess. But he is super, super high up there. By the way, how is Chain Battle? Chain Battle is actually okay this time around. I got very lucky. I got like 116 million is my high score. So I basically don't really need to worry about it anymore. We don't have enough HP for it. So really what we need here is we need Slug to be able to stun Gohan in slot 1 here. And ideally we need to get the second Rainbow Orb. So I don't know how these are going to drop down, but... no, we can't get the second one. But we can get... because if we do this, I don't think we can get enough orbs with Demon King Piccolo to activate his damage reduction. But we'll see. Because, I mean, we kind of have to do this anyway. Yeah, we didn't. Rip. Well, that's probably another loss. Let's go. Slug, can you stun? No? Alright, well, we've already lost then. We've already lost, because Slug really needed to stun, so... because, yep, there's that Gohan that should have been stunned. Does your LR Broly have dupes? Yeah, it has 2 dupes. Because, yeah, I could try... one of the things I was trying before was using the LR Broly instead of Majin Vegeta. Because, obviously, the Slug is too useful to get rid of. That wasn't Janemba's fault, that was Slug's fault. I'm Kenny, I thought you were on my side, man. I'm not appreciating this hashtag fail every time we die. When you tell Slug to stun. Yeah, exactly. I mean, he came through pretty well for us in that previous run with all the healing, but yeah. Alright, so I don't know the best way to do this. I definitely need to stun Krillin. I can't make it so that these rainbow orbs come down together. for Janemba, which is really annoying. So I guess the only thing I can really do is just go ahead and do this, and then can't even get the 5 orbs for Demon King Piccolo, so since the chances are we probably can't take out Chaozu in this one turn, he's probably going to destroy Demon King Piccolo in the last slot. Love it. Coin exchange update for Goku Day, that would be pretty awesome, to be honest. The earlier it comes to global, the better it will be for us. But I'm blaming RNG for that, not you. Okay. But yeah, straight away, Raditz getting super attacked. Surprise, surprise. It's just the worst. This is what I was saying before. It's just the worst thing about this stage, trying to do this run, is you just need to have perfect luck, or you just can't do it. It is literally just a case of how many times can you be bothered to try it. And yeah, look, again, this is like, this is basically, we've basically lost, because again, we've loaded into another turn where we can't get Janemba's passive at all. I can't put Slug in slot 1 because he just can't tank, like, even though he has big bad bosses. And Krillin is stunned, but he's getting attacked by Yamcha and Tien, so even if they don't super attack, that's like 140k damage that he's going to take. So, yeah, that's just another GG, I'm afraid. Literally nothing I can do. So, now, see, True's team is impossible for, like, anyone who's not a whale. Like, that team is literally only possible to beat that event if everyone is Rainbow. Because you've got, like, LR Broly, the Tech Cell, the second form support cell. Mine is only 55%. He gets absolutely destroyed in this stage. Like, I'm actually surprised we survived. How are we still alive? I was looking at the chat. Did somebody dodge or something? Because how are we alive? Okay, we're not going to be alive for much longer. Yeah, Slug takes 70k. So Slug was going to take 140k if we put him in slot 1. And that's if they didn't super attack. If they super attack, then it would just be GG. But I didn't actually see what happened. Yeah, second form cell. If he was Rainbow, so you gave him like a bunch of dodge and like additional and stuff. But because he's only 55%, it means he's got 0 crit, 0 additional. Like, even if he attack lowers the enemy, they still hit him for like 70k or something crazy. So, let's try this Angel Freezer strategy. Yeah, there are certain things that you just really only can do with like a full Rainbow team. And the team build that he used, like, some of those characters just absolutely suck, like, when they're not rainbowed. And then especially at like 55%, they're just really, really bad. Speaking of really bad, here's a start that we literally just can't do anything with. Because we can get a super attack with Demon King Piccolo, but if you don't pick up 5 orbs, then he doesn't get damage reduction. So he's just going to get absolutely destroyed. Honestly, the only thing that's even really worth doing at this point is just doing this and just taking the risk and seeing if Majin Vegeta can survive and potentially stun like everyone. Because then maybe we could survive if he stunned literally everyone. But yeah, of course, this is just going to happen. So wow, did he stun any? Oh, he stunned Farsha. Nice. Yeah, the 50% supports definitely should be on more banners. Because, like, I got quite lucky to get the cell and the physical Super Boo. Because I specifically summoned for them when those banners came back. And I had to do quite a few multis to get both of them. But, like, it is not good. I'm trying to remember who T was using. I think he was using the Angel Freezer instead of Golden Freezer. Sorry, Angel Freezer instead of Majin Vegeta. But I wouldn't even bother with Team Hercule. It saves time reroll. Team Bardock. It saves time re-rolling for Hercule. Yeah, I was thinking about that, to be honest. The problem is it becomes harder and harder to find Janemba friends. So I don't want to like throw away attempts where we get Janembas. Because I'm getting to the point already now where there's not as many Janembas appearing in the friends list. And at least on a turn like this where we have Golden Freezer on the first rotation, then we do have at least a chance. But yeah, because if we do this... Actually, wait, hang on. Let's try and get rid of you. So we'll do this. And then... Of course we can't pick up the 4 type orbs though, because why would we? So we'll do this, and then try and get you to stun you. We'll see if you want. I can set mine if you want. He stack 2 dupes. Yeah, that's the other massive problem that I'm having, is both you and Blaze have dupes in your Janemba, and I don't. And at 55%, he sucks. 55% Janemba is so bad. I have never been as disappointed in a unit as I am with TEQ Janemba. I cannot stress enough just how much I do not like this unit. So, but yeah, can we do this? Ooh. No, of course not. See, look, this is exactly what happens. You don't stun, and then you get super attacked. How come you're called the Super Battle Road King? Because I am the Super Battle Road King. Well, basically, the story is... I'll summarize it, because it is a fairly long story. But basically, it all started... I think it's well over a year ago now. But basically, just for something to do, like for fun, like for a video, I did the OG Extreme TEQ Super Battle Road... Extreme STR. I did a video where I did the stage with no items, and I didn't really do it like on purpose, but it was just kind of like a thing I thought would be fun to do as a video. And because at the time, like, Truth was still... I'm just going to quit this. I don't know why. I'm not, there's literally no point even bothering fighting Team Bardock. Yeah, obviously Truth was very much known around at the time as like the LR King, because he had every unit in the game. It was kind of around the time that he'd started, like, always summoning for the new unit to rainbow them straight away, and properly becoming like the massive whale. And so I tweeted out my video, and basically I only did it really because I thought it'd be kind of funny, and I thought maybe if he saw it, like, he might retweet it for me or something. But I basically tweeted at him with my video of the Extreme... See, look, there you go. No Janembas already. I tweeted at him my video, basically saying, like, oh, you know, if you're the LR King, like, maybe I could be the Super Battle Road King. And then a load of people, like, messaged me the next day, and they were like, oh, hey, Truth mentioned you in his most recent video. I was like, wait, what? So I went to check it out, and he did a video of him doing Extreme STR with no items, and basically said in the video, like, he mentioned me and the tweet and everything, and basically said that if the title of Super Battle Road King is going to be a thing, then he wants that as well. And so that started our, like, little rivalry. So the thing is, it's never like... It was never supposed to be like a proper real thing. It was kind of always just a joke between me and Truth. And then obviously a bunch of other people started, like, joining in as well. Like, every time people started doing their own no item runs and would always tag, like, us, being like, oh, I'm coming for the crown, you know. And it's like, there's a whole load of, like, little rules that a lot of people don't really seem to focus on. Like, you know, every time someone does like one no item run, they'll tag like me and him being like, I'm coming for the crown. It's like, basically the way it works realistically, I mean, there isn't like a specific set of rules, but we always used to like meme back and forth at each other about who was winning, like our little rivalry. And the idea is that the person who is the Super Battle Road King is the person who has a video, because it has to be a video, you can't just have like a screenshot or whatever. It has to be a video of every single stage of Super Battle Road beaten with no items. Because other people might have done Extreme TEQ already and I haven't, but I've done a whole bunch of other stages that they haven't. As far as I know from checking some of the other people who've done the Extreme TEQ's channels, no other global Dokkan YouTuber has 49 out of 50 no item run Super Battle Road videos. It's only me. So a couple of other people have done Extreme TEQ, but they haven't done all the other ones. And that's something that even Truth has said, because I did Ginyu Force before him. And so I was saying to him, like, I was like, oh, hey, look, I've done Ginyu Force and you haven't done it. Because actually, I made sure to check all over Reddit and stuff. But, like, I was, as far as I know, and I've still not seen anyone provide any screenshots or anything, but for both Global and JP, I was the first person in the entire world to do Ginyu Force no item run. And when I said to Truth, I was like, well, that's it. I've done Ginyu Force. I've done all the category stages, because the other 10 hadn't come out yet. And he was just like, oh, yeah, no, that doesn't matter, because I've done all of these other ones that, like, aren't out on Global yet. So, let's do this. And then hopefully Slug can get the stun here. Because if we grab these, then we can also grab all of the tech orbs for you. See how that goes. So, but yeah, I mean, honestly, Extreme TEQ, like, the people who have managed to do it, like, anyone who's tried doing it knows how hard it is. Like, the thing is, even the people who have done it, I'm sure if they're being honest, will admit that, like, the run where you get it done, it's basically completely down to luck. It's full on RNG. Like, and that, to be honest, that's what a lot of the no item runs are. And that's why I remember, like, when we first started memeing at each other, like, people like Talon would comment on the things being like, oh, who cares? Because, like, realistically, getting a no items run done just means that you got really good luck with, like, where you got super attacked and all that kind of stuff. And so, yeah, like, some of the runs are definitely more luck related than other ones. But yeah, this one is just an absolute nightmare. It's just not fun to do. That's the most annoying part. Like, I used to have fun with some of the other ones that were, like, hard, but not, like, too hard. But my god, this one is an absolute, like, nightmare. I hate it so much. I only beat Ginyu Force SBR because Berta actually dodged and Guldo actually stunned. Yeah, see, the Ginyu Force one, I basically had to fully link level the entire Ginyu Force for it to be possible. But, yeah, it was crazy. I haven't even really been paying attention as well. I've been reading the chat. Like, I have no idea what's going on at this point. But, I mean, we're still alive, so that's a good sign. Angel Freezer not getting a stun though, that seems to be pretty commonplace for him. See, look, again, Janemba letting the side down. See, I could put you first and just try and stun. I don't know the best way to try and get these orbs to drop down though, that's the only problem. Could do this. There we go. Alright, cool. So hopefully we're going to stun Hercule here. So we probably should go for taking out Boo. Yeah, that seems like a good way to go. So when are we doing the God event with all categories in the game, no items? Yeah, I don't know if I really care about that, to be honest. Okay, of course we didn't stun. You're scaring me, use an item. I mean, well, the whole point is that we're trying to not use items. That is the whole point of what we're doing with this this run. So, but yeah, I know Truth went on to do like the God events because he was saying after doing one of them, I can't remember which one, that he's now done basically every single event in the game with no items. But like, I'm not really that fussed about that. For me, it was all just kind of like a meme about Super Battle Road, not about like, you know, making no item runs a thing across the entire game. But see, I really don't want to float off Raditz, but we get a load of extra health back if we put them two together. But yeah, I don't really want to float off Raditz because he's just too useful. But... and then of course this happens. We're still alive. And to be the God Event King. Did YouTube decrease the 10 minutes to... yeah. Trying to work out what is... I'm reading the chat here, but I'm like a couple of messages behind, so I'm trying to work out what everyone is actually talking about. Right. Oh god! So we're on super low health, but we're gonna get the thingy heal here. The real SBR King would beat the stages free to play and no items. Yeah, I mean, I don't know about that. I mean, our boy Jay Fanta has made some good strides in getting a bunch of the stages done free to play, but certainly not with no items. Some of the stages are not even necessarily possible free to play, let alone free to play with no items. But I mean, if anyone could do it, I'm sure Jay Fanta will find a way. Yo, Ricky Spanish, how's it going, my dude? Imagine if Dokkan added a no-item ESBR stage mission. 1,000 more, 100 meters. That'd be the worst reward ever for, like, something that is so incredibly difficult to do. Could you imagine? Like, that's not even enough to fill out, like, one path of the hidden potential thing. Yeah, Jay Fanta doesn't link level either. That's something he mentioned on the podcast that we were all kind of joking about the other day. He doesn't bother with grinding links. So, Tech Janemba won me my first ESBR run. See, the thing is, Tech Janemba can be good on this stage when you're using items, especially if you can proc his passive and then you're using like an Icarus or a Whis, then he's not going to take any damage, and he's giving that buff to everybody else on the rotation as well. So they're going to be good all round. So what we're going to do here is we are going to sacrifice the super attack with Frieza to make sure that we get the full passive active for Janemba. And then we can't get the second one, but we can at least get a super attack. So we'll go ahead and do that. No orbs, 7 stones for a no item run. I mean, the thing is, some of them I feel like they should be like 100 stones. And then some of them are so easy that they... like 50, like 10 would be too many, because like extreme physical, I did the no items run first try, like without trying, because the idea was that I wanted to do videos on all the stages normally and then do the no item runs afterwards, but the extreme physical one was so easy that I just did it with no items the first time. Same with extreme int, and that's because those ones are like heavily carried by how good the LR Boo and then the LR Cell are for Super Battle Road. Because obviously the amount of healing that they can get you for free is really, really good. So we're going to go for the stun on Yamcha here, so we don't have to risk trying to stun him with Lord Slug and then failing and getting killed. And then we will go for the stun on T. Actually, we should probably go for the kill on TN. So if we go for the stun on him, just really for the damage, and then get these with Demon King Piccolo. Demon King Piccolo might be able to finish him off here, and then because he's getting the 18 key super, he's obviously going to have much higher defense. So We just really don't want anyone to super attack Raditz in slot 1 here. Okay, good. Good start. Let's go. So now Yamcha's stunned, so we're not going to get attacked by him. Sweet. We got the stun, but I think we should take him out. But the good thing is, if we don't take him out, he is stunned. We did take him out, and then, yeah, Demon King Piccolo tanks fairly well. So, okay. So now we can do this. Oh, wow, yeah, there are so many orbs around here now that we have to be really careful that we're not putting ourselves into a situation where we're not getting all of them. But actually, we should be good. So, we are attacking Krillin. So, I guess we go for the stun on... Well, actually, Krillin is attacking at the end, so we probably should just try and stun Krillin. Because even though we can get Janemba's passive, it obviously still would be better to take no damage rather than take damage. So, we'll go ahead and do that. Jawork and Slug. Yeah, my basically everyone on this team, apart from the Angel Frieza, because I wasn't using him before. But basically everyone on this team is full level 10 links, except for Janemba. Janemba has a few links that are still at level 9. I was thinking is the creator and Truth is the student trying to pass the master. See, the funniest thing about all of it is a lot of people get like really overly invested in the like rivalry, and people were like at us like in the same posts and all that kind of stuff. But like the thing is, obviously, because we're both members of 5ix9ine and everything, like we talk about this stuff like offline as well, and you know, we're both like totally cool with each other. In fact, when I first started the whole like Super Battle Road King thing, and I was making some of my funny like meme thumbnails, because I made a couple of thumbnails that had like him in the thumbnail, and like I messaged him before I put out those videos being like, oh, you know, are you okay with me doing this, because, you know, just memeing around and stuff, because yeah, you know, I obviously, he's one of the first Dokkan creators that I started watching, so I didn't want to, like, you know, come off as like being a dick or anything. So if I do this, we should be able to get the Janemba passive. Yeah, okay, cool. So hopefully we can take out Krillin here, and then I guess we just target Krillin with Slug just in case. But coming up on 10k, yep, we're at what, like 9.24 or something, 9,240, something like that. My goal is to get to 10k by the anniversary. So the anniversary is early July, so we've got just over like 2 months to go. So we should be good. On that note, of course, make sure you are subscribed already if you haven't. Smash that like button to help promote the stream. All that good stuff. This run is actually going fairly well so far. Considering that you're stunned. So let's go for dealing some damage. We'll take out Yamcha here, and then hopefully stun. I really wanted them tech orbs for a little bit of health, but try and stun Chaozu, and then just in case he survives, we'll retarget onto Yamcha here. So, and of course we get super attack, but at least it's on Golden Frieza. So, yo, Christian, how's it going, my dude? Welcome to the stream. Truth is the reason I stopped wailing. Watching that Go Frieza saga was rough. I still can't believe Raditz moves are named after days of the week. I know, right? Double Sunday, baby. But that's the thing you gotta remember as well, is there are a lot of massive whales like Truth out there, but for Truth it is his job. Like, every time he gets shafted on a banner and puts out like 5 summoning videos, those 5 summoning videos will basically pay for all of those stones. So, maybe not in total, but like at the end of the month, because obviously the guy's a machine, puts out like 3 videos a day or whatever, like pretty much every day. So we got this situation again with oh, excuse me. Wow, it is 20 to 3 in the morning. So we're in this situation again where it's going to be very difficult to get Janemba to do what we need him to do here. So Who's attacking at the back? Oh, see, Gohan is attacking twice, and then you're attacking twice. So if we stun Videl, then we only need to get the second Janemba's full passive to activate. So, I could do... Well, let's drop those reds down, because that would actually be quite good. We do this. See, that gives us the rainbow orbs, but not the typing orbs, which is what I really wanted. How about if we grab these, because this Janemba, the Videl's going to be stunned, so it doesn't matter if he supers. I was really hoping that this would connect the reds, but... or the greens at the top, sorry. But at least we get the rainbow orb, so this gives us Janemba's damage mitigation. But, man, like... and then, of course, we get supered by Great Saiyaman, so now we're basically dead. Yeah, just playing around Janemba's passive is so annoying. Like, again, this is one of the things that can, like, make or break your runs. Like, if you got every single time Janemba was on rotation, you could pick up 2 rainbow orbs and 4 type orbs. This run would be so much easier. Like, so many attempts I've died, literally just because you can't get Janemba's passive to activate. And it is so annoying. And yeah, we're basically, again, in a situation where we probably just die now. Because we've got no links active with Golden Frieza. We've got only Nightmare with you, so that doesn't really do much to help us. I mean, all I can really do is hope that Slug doesn't get killed and that we actually stun Gohan. But... because if we don't stun Gohan, we will literally just die now, so... we will see what happens. Anime, is that an ex-anime ape with the $2 donor says you can buy 6 stones now. This is why Golden Frieza was dropped for me. Yeah, see, the problem is Golden Frieza's so good on, like, the rotations when you are above 50% HP that it feels weird to not have him. But again, I think that's the problem with, like you were saying before, is your Janemba has 2 dupes, so as long as you can get his passive, Janemba can kind of take the place of Golden Frieza. But because mine is only 55%, and so therefore he sucks massively, he's just not a good enough replacement for Golden Frieza. So there you go, we're dead. Well, yeah, 6 stones actually, because it's what it's 3 stones for the price of 1 once a day. Well, I'm starting to get quite tired now. Let's see how many more Janembas we can find here. There's a 69% one. We'll give that a try. The free-to-play Tech Golden Frieza is useful with his stuns, but like he doesn't really link very well with anyone else on the team. I want to say, to make this attempt, Janemba needs to have 1 dupe at minimum. Yeah, it's definitely very, very difficult with him being at 55%. Like I said earlier, I've gotten to the last fight and almost killed everybody. I think like 3 times. But the problem is, like, it always comes down to something with the RNG. Like the one that I did earlier today, where I almost won. Majin Vegeta AoE'd, and at the start of the next turn, one of the enemies was dead, and the other 2 both literally had like a nut tap of health left. But he didn't stun either of them, and I was on like 8,000 HP. And one of them was attacking in slot 1. So literally even the best tank on your team like can't tank for less than like 8,000. So yes, it did not go well. The thing is, I keep changing my team like part way through, but I feel like I should just use that team that I got to the end with, because I know that I can do it. You just need the actual like good luck. But shout out to Kiryu the Dragon Warrior for the $2 donate. He says, you got this, you can win. So we are certainly going to give it the old college try, as they say. And then, of course, we get the Bardock squad straight away. Let's go. If you aren't able to do it now, wait a week and bring Tech Cell's Dokkan Awakening. Why not use Tech Toa? Well, the problem with Tech Toa is I have one dupe in her, and she takes about 90k damage from attacks. So even though her ceiling is really useful, she just gets absolutely like bodied by everybody. So unfortunately, she's not very good. Well, that didn't work out how I was expecting. I guess what I could do is I can do this and then do this. Yeah, not ideal, but yeah, because when is the World Tournament? Is it this weekend coming? Because obviously after this World Tournament, I'm going to have my Demon King Piccolo rainbowed as well. The only annoying thing is it means like this coming weekend I'm going to be doing the World Tournament all weekend, so I'm not going to get a chance to do any Super Battle Road stuff. But you should make some college brownies and make them too high to fight. Shout out to Kiryu again for another $5 donor. I appreciate it, my boy. Shout out to everybody who's in the stream. Obviously, I do appreciate donos and stuff, but it's not compulsory. I appreciate you guys just coming and hanging out. It's always fun. So even though this this attempt is somewhat of a nightmare, but yeah, it's all good. So let's see, what do we want to do here? We probably want to take out, of course Borgos is attacking me first because he's the one that we can actually kill this turn, so that always happens. It's annoying that there's, look at all these, the rainbow orbs are like here, they're just in the wrong place, which is super annoying. But I guess we'll go ahead and do this, and then we can go for the stun on Bardock, and then I guess we might as well just take out Bardock, because even if we stun him, we might as well just kill him, because it's not like we can kill anyone else. Of course, that was the risk I was taking there, was that hopefully we wouldn't get super attacked in slot 1, because we didn't get the 2 rainbow orbs, which means we don't have damage reduction. Absolute nightmare. Tech Janemba on Peppy Gal's transformation boost team is actually pretty interesting. Oh yeah, because I guess you could you can use Int Brienne as the lead. Wait, does Peppy Gal's have any like rainbow orb changes? Because he really does need like rainbow orbs around to be good. And that's the problem with this team build, is whilst I have gotten to the end with this team, like, there is no way to reliably create rainbow orbs, so you just kind of have to get lucky. We did get the Hercule fight as the first fight, though, so that is good. Although, of course, not the best starting rotation, really. You can super attack with you, though. That's pretty good. Alright, so let's try and take out someone here. So if we go for Hercule for the damage here, and then try and stun Videl, because then she won't be attacking Majin Vegeta in the last spot. And then we'll do this. Alright, let's go for this. See how this goes. Obviously, Frieza's going to tank well, so that's fine. Universal Survival Saga characters and Janemba share many links together. Wait, do they? Universal Survival Saga characters? Oh, good. Slug getting super attacked for nearly 300k. That's what we love to see. Double super from Majin Vegeta, though. It's one of the good things about bringing Majin Vegeta, is if you can ever get like the double super with him. He literally just killed everybody apart from Boo and stunned Boo. So the problem is we got hit by that slug super attack. So we did lose a lot of HP, but fortunately he is stunned. But so grab these, and then grab these. Shout out to Kiryu with another $5 donate. He says, what about TEQ LR Broly, or does he take too much damage? He does take a lot of damage. It's pretty comparable to the amount of damage that Majin Vegeta takes. Honestly, I flip back and forth between using Majin Vegeta and LR Broly, because they're both really good and they both serve a similar function. Like, they're on the team to deal damage, essentially. But Majin Vegeta has that little bit of extra utility because obviously he AoEs and can stun. So in the fights, like the first fight and the last fight as well, like specifically, he can be really, really useful, but not necessarily all the time, which is the problem. So what we need to do here is we need to stun Gotenks with the guaranteed stun. And then we need to hopefully stun Piccolo with Lord Slug. And then just deal some more damage to Gotenks. So, see, I want to save those orbs for Janemba, really. Yeah, let's do that. Alright, well, Raditz didn't get super attacked in slot 1, so that's a good start. So we just need to get these stuns to come through here. As World Tournament Cell getting Awakening yet. He should get it with the next World Tournament, which is this coming weekend. So I feel like he could be useful. I need to double check what he does. And of course we didn't stun Piccolo, so we die. Wonderful. Does the stage alternate with the characters? Yeah, so basically it's randomly determined, like when you start. But yeah, we'll try. Let me show you guys what Broly is like on this build. Yeah, it alternates basically when you load in. It randomly determines all 4 fights. There's like a potential 3 different fights for each section, and you just get a random like mix of them. So I'm suffering from success. I got TEQ Janemba, but can't pull TEQ LR Vegeta again. Yeah, see, I got on Janemba's banner, I pulled multiple extra copies of Vegito that I can't use. Which I would much rather have pulled extra copies of Janemba, because then this wouldn't be anywhere near as difficult. But alright, so we'll do this. And then we will... Let's go for the stun on Krillin. Although actually I need to make sure I can get enough orbs with Demon King Piccolo here. Yeah, let's do that. Watch this Broly build be the winner. I mean, it could be. Like, Broly, if he pops off and does like 3 supers, he is ridiculously good. He can put out a ton of damage. The only problem is you've got to be really careful. I've seen like the couple of the runs where I've seen people use Broly. You just have to be very lucky and get you have to get a loaded turns where he just doesn't have to get hit. Or the only person that's attacking him is on low enough health that he can kill them that turn before they get a chance to attack him. Because if he gets hit, he takes like 90k or something stupid, even after supering. And he raises his defense on super attack and still takes that much damage. But see, like here, this is not really a good turn to have Broly, because now there's no real slot we can put him in. Because if we put him in the last slot, he could kill Chaozu, but then he gets hit by Tien. So we could... See, we can't get Janemba's support passive, otherwise I was going to say we could potentially... If we buffed him up with like double Janemba support passive, then maybe he would be able to take out Tien. But unfortunately, without that, I don't think he can. But I'm sorry, Yamcha. Especially because we can't even get a super attack for him. But I hate Janemba so much. He's so bad. Alright, well. I guess we'll just do this. Couldn't get either of the support buffs, so Janemba... Broly's probably about to get us killed. Unless he dodges, you never know. But whew. Yeah, 95k he takes. And that's after super eggs. That's with his full defense. He takes 95k. So yeah, he can do some good damage when you have him on like the good rotation and stuff. But yeah, you hate him because you ain't him. Yeah, exactly. I wouldn't have anywhere near as terrible a passive as that. 2 rainbow orbs and 4 type orbs. What kind of garbage is that? I'll tell you. And then yeah, this is the point we get to now where we start running out of friends. I noticed this person earlier actually. This is pretty crazy to me. A rainbow second form cell friend. I didn't give him any dodge though. But I mean, we could try that. It'd be kind of funny. I don't know if he would be. I don't know how good he's going to be, but we'll give him a try. Why not? They really sat down and said, how can we make Janemba annoying? Exactly. But yeah, this is definitely not the best starting turn here. Although, I mean, this is the kind of turn I'm talking about, right? Because now we can put you in the front here. We can stun either Krillin or Tien. So let's go for... I don't know how we're going to get these orbs to drop. I don't think these are... If I do this, they're not going to drop in the way that I want them to, are they? So we'll just do this. And then we'll go for Yamcha here. Because we'll do this, and then we will do this. So we don't get the damage reduction, but we are getting the buff. So hopefully now, with the super attacks from Broly and Janemba combined, we hopefully can take out Yamcha. Not a sentence I ever thought I would say, but there you go. Shout out to Kiryu again for $2 donor. Who do you like better, MUI, Goku, or Go Frieza? The thing is, I was never a massive fan of Goku and Frieza. I think it's probably because I only had them at 55% for like the longest time. And obviously being a big fan of Super Battle Road, obviously. They always felt really underwhelming to me at 55%. So I was never like a huge fan of them. And then MUI Goku, if you mean like the AGL one, isn't he like pretty much like the best unit in the game? Because in Super Battle Road, he has a... well, not just in Super Battle Road, he has it all the time. But doesn't he have like a 70% chance to dodge? So, obviously, he is rather good, to say the least. So, let's go for these on you. Oh, hello, Pickles. Pickles is here again, everybody. You won't look at the camera, though, will you? Look. Psst, psst, look over here. Almost. People do love a bit of Pickles content every now and then, so there you go. I don't think I can get 5 orbs with Demon King Piccolo though, so this is going to be super awkward. Because I really don't want to put Cell in the last spot, because Cell has really bad defense, and there's 3 different enemies, and I can't attack lower all of them. So yeah, I don't really want to put him there. So we'll attack lower Tien, I guess. And then we probably just... Demon King Piccolo probably just gets me killed. So... Pickles is the name of the dog in Kingsman. Is it? Was that the name of Eggsy's pug, or is it somebody else? Is it the other guy's dog? The guy that teaches him? I can't remember. That's a good film though, the first one. The second one's still quite good, but it's very odd. Yeah, see you later, Pickles. Thanks for blessing the stream with your presence. Oh yeah, okay. Yeah, I couldn't remember what his name was. Are you kidding me? I thought he took him out. He had like no health. More Tech Janembad, yeah, exactly. Good old Tech Janembad doing Janembad things. So at least here we can get the guaranteed stun on Tien. And then we can attempt to stun Chaozu, and then Broly just finishes off Krillin, and we'll do a bunch of extra damage to Tien as well. So let's do this. Drop down these orbs here. Yo, Bob, how's it going, my dude? Oh, of course, we'll just get super attacked in slot 1 instead. Why not? Yeah, how's it going, Bob? We're doing okay. I didn't even realise how late it was. We've been streaming for 2 hours, so it's nearly 3 o'clock in the morning for me. So I might have to end the stream fairly soon. But yeah, at least we can take out Krillin here with Broly. Tien is obviously stunned. We didn't get the 2-turn stun though, unfortunately. So that means we die now, basically. Although actually, we can get Janemba's passive here, full passive, and we've got the 50% buff from Cell. So I wonder how much damage he's actually going to take here. Because we'll do this, and then we'll go for the attack lower on Chaozu. Now, obviously, if Chaozu super attacks, we still just die anyway. Wow, 106. Damn. Should keep Slug with Janemba. Yeah, the problem is I don't like running Janemba on main rotation because he's so bad. When I did the runs earlier where I got to the very end, I was using Janemba as like a floating unit, and I think my rotations were like Frieza and... Oh, nice. I was literally... What did I say? Doesn't matter if we attack lower him. If we get super attacked, there you go. But yeah, it was interesting seeing a rainbow second form Cell on the old friends list. It's not something you see every day. Yeah, I just don't know if Broly is as good as Majin Vegeta for this. Because Majin Vegeta definitely has come in clutch for me on a couple of the odd occasions. Especially when he does stun multiple people. But is Salza a good option for Extreme Tech? Extreme Tech? Wait. Is there an Extreme Tech Salza? Yeah, no. It's bad enough that we got the Bardock squad. Should have summoned for Toa. Well, I've got Toa, but I've only got one dupe. Oh, Salsa from Heroes. He could be okay, but the problem is he's free to play. And so if he does have built-in dodge, but if he gets hit, he gets absolutely destroyed. I'm just getting rid of some of these random units off my friends, off the guest list now, because obviously I'm not going to use a Emoji Masu. But yeah, Salsa, like, he's okay. If he did dodge constantly, because he does have built-in dodge, if he dodged every single time, then obviously that would be great. But because he's a free-to-play unit, he's got incredibly low stats. So if you don't dodge and he gets hit, he will just get absolutely crushed. So, see, if we're going to bring a Broly friend, we will take off our Broly. But yeah, let me show you. I mean, I guess it's not the best example because we're using Broly, so it's a slightly lower leader skill. But I'll show you how badly Toa does in this phase. Oh, there you go. She's on the first rotation. Perfect. He only has 15%. Oh, well, yeah, that's awful. I guess unless you use Toa, because Toa is a crossover character. But alright, so let's go for... So we can get the stun... We can get guaranteed stun on Videl here. And then we can try and get you to stun Boo. And then we'll go for the seal on Hercule, I guess. Because ideal scenario is everybody else is going to be stunned. So... Go for the seal on Hercule. Use Super Saiyan 3 Broly, his defense is good. That seems like cap to me. Okay, stun Videl. Can we stun Boo? Come on, Slug. Come through. Oh, there we go. At least we didn't get super attacked straight afterwards. Extreme Tech needs a character that has a high chance to dodge turn 1. That would be very nice. At least we got the Demon King Piccolo transformation. So we got some, got access to some more tech orbs here. Hercule is sealed. This is not a very good setup, unfortunately. Do this and then this. Yeah, Extreme Tech just needs a better, like, full category that is all Extreme Tech. Because the Corroded Body and Mind, and then, like, because obviously Janemba just has the secondary 130 leader skill. Corroded Body and Mind, in terms of Super Battle Road, doesn't have a lot of, like, really good units on it. But maybe the Golden Week Dokkan Fest is tech. Maybe. It's funny because every Dokkan Fest that comes out, if it's an extreme unit, everybody is always like, oh, hopefully it's tech. And then they finally did one with Janemba, and yeah, he just wasn't good. So, Extreme Tech is the best typing, what do you mean? Yeah, exactly, it's so much better than like Super STR and Super AGL and Extreme Physical and Extreme STR. Extreme STR is busted as well. I think Extreme STR is probably the best Extreme team. And then I think, is it still Super STR is probably still the best super team? Probably. Do this. Shout out to Kiryu again, another $2 dono. Janemba is kind of sus, maybe he's the imposter. I mean, he's definitely the weak link on the team. I mean, his leader skill is obviously the big benefit, but Slug is just not coming through with the stuns. And then this is what happens like every time. He doesn't stun, and then he gets super attacked for 280k damage. And then it makes you wonder why you bothered bringing him. But but when he's good, he's good. But when he doesn't stun, then he gets super attacked for 280k damage afterwards. So the worst super typing is physical. Probably. See, look, where's all the Janembas? I'm getting all these Brolys show up that I don't want, but where's all the Janembas? This isn't a bad starting rotation, so I guess I might as well try. I don't know if doing it with the friend Broly is quite the wave, but yeah, World Tournament Cell. I can't remember what he does. Let's have a look. Because honestly, if he's that good, I might just wait and do it next time. Because he's just irritating me so badly. Although he's not listed in the upcoming cards thing, so I don't know if he is getting his awakening with the next World Tournament for Global, which sucks. So we would do this then. Just one short of the Ultra Super. That's disappointing. Alright, so we'll do that. Do this. Do this. Let's have a look at this. Let's have a look at this tech cell. Yo, shout out to Nate for the $2 dono. Says they should do a Xeno, Turles, and Slug duo card. That'd be pretty cool. I like the design for the Heroes Turles, like with the black cloak. I like the design for the Bojack as well. I think that would be very cool. So let's see. The World Tournament Awakening Cell greatly raises attack and defense for 1 turn, so that's quite good. And then he has attack and defense 120, Extreme class allies 2 key and attack and defense 30%. Super class enemies defense minus 60. And then high chance of an additional super attack when facing 2 or more enemies. So obviously in Super Battle Road that's going to go off more often than not. And then yeah, that's giving you the double defense raise. So that is actually really good. Alright, so see, really the best way to take the least damage overall is to get the stun on Boo and then hope that Slug stuns Videl. But Slug is not being particularly reliable. So we'll try it, but because really that's what we want to do. That's how we take the least damage overall, is if we are actually able to do that. But I don't have Exchange Boo. Exchange Boo is also not very good for Super Battle Road. Come on, Slug. Actually come through for me this time. Well, at least he dodged. But yeah, now you get to see how much damage Toa is going to take here. So Toa is going to seal Videl. And then bam, 100k damage. So yeah, that's why I don't bring Toa on the team. I can do this. And then I can do this. Get the full passive for Janemba. Let's go. The fact that Slug is an important unit is sad. Yeah, exactly. He is actually really useful, but so awakened on the 38th for JP. Which one's is this one the 38th one? I didn't even look at which one it was, to be honest. Was it the 36th? Yeah, this one's the 36th one. So potentially it isn't going to be this one anyway. Yeah, the 30% heal is like super useful as well. Double exchange boo is like, I mean, the thing is he can be good with items, but I don't have him followed by he's bad for SBR. Well, I mean, he's bad for Super Battle Road when it comes to not using items. Because he gets much better later on, but early on he's not so good. But yeah, I mean, obviously, I'm a Dokkan creator. I talk to other Dokkan creators and watch their videos. So just because I don't have a unit, I still know what they do. Right, so we'll do this. Ideally, I don't like floating off Slug, but I definitely want to keep Raditz linked up with Broly just so he can do the most damage. So, the cursed Extreme Tech team, yep. Wow, Broly didn't actually one-shot him. That's crazy. Janemba's support should have been free. Changed my mind. No, exactly. That is exactly right. It absolutely should have been free. It's way too difficult to get. They should have just made Janemba's thing the same as Pycon. Like, I know it's the same after he transforms, but pre-transformation it should just be the same. It should be one. Yeah, I think there's literally no way we survive this because we've got no stunning units on rotation. Yeah, we're just dead again. Every Extreme Tech Low Confess category leader is bad. Hit, Exchange Boo, Janem bad. Extreme Poo. Why do they struggle to make Extreme Tech units that don't suck? Yeah, exactly. And then even when they give the Extreme Tech units who are bad, like Super Saiyan 3 Broly and Easy A, they somehow manage to make that bad as well. Very weird that we have to use Toa for stage, zero defense. Yeah, exactly. Like, Extreme Tech, like, if you think about some of the best super type support units, you've got units like High School Gohan, who is a really good support unit who can stun and has damage reduction. Like, imagine if Extreme Tech had a High School Gohan. Like, literally a card that was just High School Gohan, but it was a different character, and they were Extreme Tech. That would be so good. Like, I mean, obviously, that would make this run super easy. But yeah, that would be so good. But yeah, let's drop you back out and let's put Majin Vegeta back in. Should Vegeta count as a good or bad guy? He has survived most of his life killing off planets and sending ones. Yeah, so obviously the like older Vegeta characters obviously would technically all be extreme, but Remember is bad, but the thing is extreme tech is so bad that you sort of yeah, exactly. True. Should I just stun Boo? Probably. We'll do this and then this. Imagine if Tech Jacko was extreme. Yeah. I knew he was going to do that. Why? They always have to super attack Raditz in slot 1. Raditz isn't built for this. Didn't get any luck so far. Not yet, no. The best we've managed to do is the third fight so far on the stream, which is a shame because I did have one attempt when I was doing it earlier today where I managed to get to the end. As you know, it was 2 attempts today. Managed to get to the third fight, but yeah, we haven't been having a lot of luck yet. Alright, so we did start the turn above 30%. We also got the 2-turn stun for Boo, so that means we should easily be able to take out Hercule before the end of the turn here. So if we do this, and then sadly there's no second Rainbow Orb for Janemba, but so yeah, we should easily take out Hercule here. Do you think if SS3 Broly just didn't lose defense per orb, he'd be good enough to run? Maybe. Because even picking up like 2 or 3 orbs, he takes a ton of damage, and that's not giving him a huge reduction in defense. To be honest, with how powerful some other EZAs are, I still think they should have just given him attack and defense up per orb obtained. Like, make him a proper, actual, solid, like, beast Nuka unit. Oh yeah, and of course this is the other situation that I mentioned earlier that we get into all the time in this setup, because now that there's not multiple enemies, Raditz doesn't get the damage reduction, so he actually has less defense. Oh no, his defense is actually slightly higher, wow. But yeah, he just gets clapped, and the problem is we can't super attack with him, and he doesn't get guaranteed stun. And we don't have Janemba on the rotation to get the support. You should Rainbow Janembad. I mean, it would help a lot, but I'm also not wasting any more stones on that banner. Because, like I say, I did a multi earlier. Out of my frustration at trying to do this run, I did a multi earlier. And I got double back-to-back fake outs. And both of them were AGL Zamasu, who I've had rainbowed for ages. So... Have you tried using LR Tech Cell for debuff and healing? Unfortunately, he just takes way too much damage, but because even though he can heal, he just takes too much for the healing to actually be worth it. But... yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to go to bed soon. It's like 20 past 3. I didn't realize it was that late. Because it's not looking good for this evening, boys. At least after the next World Tournament, Demon King Piccolo would be rainbowed. I don't know how much of a difference that's going to make, but there you go. And yeah, there's no Janembas available again. This is actually one of the most annoying things about some of these no item runs, is the not having like the right friends. Because, like, if you had, like, if Dokkan actually fixed their friend system so you could always find the friend that you need, it wouldn't be that difficult. But, good lord, like... But yeah, we'll do maybe one last attempt here. We'll see how we get on. Okay, so I guess we have to do this. As much as I want Slug on rotation, we probably have to do this. So let's go for Yamcha here. And then we should just get Slug to stun Chaozu so he doesn't have to take any damage. You can always buy Janembas when you come to the shop. True, but that's going to be a long way away. I definitely want to have it done by then. Will the 50% type support banners ever return? You see, it feels like they only return during the anniversary, and then didn't they not return during the anniversary on JP? So, actually, I don't even know what's happening with them anymore. And of course, yet again, Slug doesn't stun and then gets super attacked. I don't know why I bother sometimes. Man, this run is just so goddamn annoying. By that I mean, what is the design? Oh, it's a random like coffee thermos thing that Mrs. Ningen got me. It's got a sloth on it because sloth is blatantly my spirit animal. I hope that when they release the legendary LR Kid Buu, he's TEQ. Wow, yeah, that would be nice. Especially because if he's anything like the Int one of Kid Buu's best link partners is that TEQ buff Buu. So then that would actually become a really, really good rotation for Extreme TEQ. But even though we've got the Team Bardock fight, we'll see how this plays out just because we do have Martian Vegeta on the first rotation. So you never know. He could double super and kill everybody. That would be nice. So, yeah, we'll do that. And then, who's attacking in the third slot? Is it only him? Okay. I guess let's just go for Shugesh then. Why not? Get the full passive for you. So. They came out leading up to the anniversary. Wait, what? Well, we didn't get the double super, unfortunately. Did we only stun Shugesh? I feel like we did. Oh no, we stunned Ball Ghost as well. We'll take it, I guess. And then, of course, none of the units who are stunned are attacking me in slot 1 because that would be too useful. Like, that would actually be helpful to me if that was the case. So obviously that isn't allowed. Can't get Janemba's full passive again, of course, because why would we? I'll go ahead and do this. Do you usually stream World Tournament? Yeah, I normally do. It depends whether I'm working or not. Because if I'm working, I do a lot of World Tournament grinding at work. And then if I'm not working, I think it wasn't the last World Tournament. It might have been the World Tournament before. But I did a 12-hour stream. So. camera is getting all like out of focus. Alright, well, we're just about hanging in there. If we get Martian Vegeta to AoE, we should just win here. And then we're gonna get the slug heal once we get into the next fight. So hopefully that will be enough to set us up for the next one. Oh yeah, because we're going to get the heal and then we've got the metamorphosis link as well. So it's actually a decent enough like starting setup here, because we get a whole bunch of health back, and then so what we need to do here, because we can get your damage reduction, so we have to get the support passive with the other Janemba here. So if we go for the stun on Piccolo and then get the support passive from you, so then at least the Janemba in slot 1 is now getting that support buff and has the damage reduction. So now he's not taking a lot of damage, so that's good. I think that's Slug's first stun of the stream. It actually might be, you know. He has not been doing very well in this particular stream. And there he goes again. All double super. I find often with this Slug that he... he did it then just to spite me. I was going to say, I feel like every time I've seen him additional super today, he never stuns on the additional. But he did go ahead and do it there. Oh, this is really good as well. Double super from Janemba means double defense raise. So... Alright, that was actually a pretty decent first turn. So we will take those. And then, of course, look at this. This is like, you can't make this stuff up. Look. Gotenks, who isn't stunned, is attacking 4 times in slot 1. Like, that's just a joke. Alright, so we'll do some more damage to you. I need to make sure there's orbs for... Raditz to stun here. But yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if we die now. I don't know how much damage Demon King Piccolo here is going to take, but he's got the damage reduction. Yeah, 42k, and that's with his damage reduction active. Ridiculous. 4 attacks in slot 1 of the guy who isn't stunned. 2 of the units are stunned, and it puts the one that isn't stunned 4 times in slot 1. Like, talk about, like, cheating. Talk about the deck being stacked against you. I mean, goddamn. And of course, we didn't get the 2-turn stun either, so... although, we should be able to take out someone here. I think Piccolo has the least health. So, if Janemba takes out Piccolo, and then Slug takes out Gotenks. Rigged. That's it. That's the word I was looking for. Cheating. The game's got it out for me. 62 damage. Alright, we'll take that. Oh, nice. We didn't kill and we didn't stun, so we take another 120k damage. Nice. Oh boy. Which is harder, ESBR or the God event? Well, unfortunately, I've only seen like videos and stuff, because obviously we don't have the God event on Global, so it's very hard for me to really directly compare them, because I can only play one of them. So, this is interesting. This is interesting because yeah, it means I can stun Trunks straight away in slot 1, so now he can't do anything. So I feel like we need Demon King Piccolo in slot 1, in slot 2 really. But then at the same time, Because Janemba, we can't get his like his damage reduction passive, which would be really useful. He is going to super attack first. The problem is if he gets super attacked by Vegeta, then we just die, which is obviously very unfortunate. So if we do this, and then we can do this, we'll see how we get on here. How close have we gotten so far? We've gotten to the third fight maybe like 3 times in the entire stream, and we've been streaming for like 2.5 hours. So, good old Extreme TEQ. $50k, wow. God damn. Alright, we'll see if there's another Janemba. If there's not another good one, I think we might have to call it a day there, because it's, yeah, 55%. I don't know if I could be bothered with that. Well, there you go. Another 2.5 hours of my life wasted with the nightmare that is Extreme TEQ. But, hey, it's more fun doing it on stream and chatting to you guys than it is just doing it by myself, because it is very, very frustrating, to say the least. So I do appreciate everybody for coming out. Shout out to everybody who donated as well. I do massively appreciate it. And even if you just came out to watch the stream, hit that like button. I do appreciate all of the support that you guys give. Make sure you're subscribed if you're not already. Hit that bell so you know when my videos go up. Still putting out Dokkan videos every day. I put out a video today where I used teams that had been suggested to me by you guys. So either comment in the comment section of that video, or keep an eye out for when I make a post on Twitter, and I will let you guys know when I'm going to do one of those again, and you can submit your team ideas for an upcoming video. So let me borrow that Super Boo. Have I got you added already? I can't remember. But yeah, I'll set it up afterwards, because I didn't realize it was 3:30. But yeah, thanks for everybody for coming out. I will see you all again soon. My friend code thing should be in the stream description. I normally, after a stream, try and go through and delete some of the people on my friends list that haven't been active for a while. So my friend code should be in the stream description. So if you guys want to send me a friend request, I do try and add new people every now and then. So my friends list usually is full though before I have a purge. So if you do try and add me and it says it's full, I do try and go for it fairly regularly. But yeah, thanks everybody for coming out. I will see you all again soon. Have a good one.